should go.
It's easier to try to hit. Let's share it real quick. I'll get a few extra people on that way. And if you have people that are new to it, just make sure your volume's down.
Rookie mistakes.
Still slips by me every once in a while because I never keep mine up.
Episode 95.
Yeah, I
Did
never.
you share it already, or what? Is that what you did?
I can't. Mine is not even popping up on me.
Before I hit the intro, hello, what is up, everybody? I'm Josh JRB5. This is K711 Kevin Hansen, the one and only, the great, the epic, the pink mushroom, pink hat wearing guy. And this is Sarah Kline.
Howdy.
She's got. She's going to be talking about the Rock for B.A.C.A event going on July 29th. We'll get into all of that good stuff here in a bit. We've got Ramskull, the never-ending painting. We're just gonna paint on until the end.
We're not even trying to rush this one too. I love that. I mean, we're just chilling on this one.
I think it's
every time I come
coming
back,
along nicely.
When we start working on it, it's just a little bit more.
And like you said, I'd been preoccupied with other paintings
because we're just not forcing this one at all. Well, we don't force any of them, but sometimes there's like, I'm done with this. Let's get it out of our face.
But I'm liking it. So
yeah.
We got I had an idea. How we've got the moss and the mushrooms on one side. I was thinking maybe like barbed wire and stuff on the other side, just to contrast. Is kind of what I was thinking, and what I may create in just a few moments. Yeah, again, we got a giveaway 1 through 500. We've got a number written down. I've got to edit this because I am slacking. I'm a slacker. Episode 96. You are not Kevin Thomas.
I'm not Kevin Thomas.
I'm not.
Neither one of you
are. All right.
Why are you saying that?
Because it still said Kevin Thomas.
Here's a current piece I'm working on.
Oh, I like that.
I've worked on about 10 pieces this weekend. None of them are done.
Yeah, I did also. I've got a texting number. People can text us now. Contact us if they want to hire us for artwork. Tell us we suck or whatever. I've got
show up on there.
It shows up on the banner that I'm getting ready to fix up here.
It's pretty interactive too. Once he gets up, there'll be a window on the side here we can click on and we can actually read if people talk.
If anybody talks to us, where's everybody tuning in from? I got 2 viewers on the thing right now. Let's see where y'all tuning in from. It's probably YouTube.
I'm not on it.
Oh,
I'm not either.
I can't find it.
We're in luck. We got 2 people.
Yeah.
I literally can't find it. I'm like, okay, normally I'm right on it and I post real quick that we're live and I can't find it.
1 through 500. I got one of my glorious little books I wrote here last year, but the one and only. I want to do another one, but I can't I can't do it till these are gone. I want to push this one. I was hoping it would be, $1 million deal here, but it's not.
Be the
it's
next
$500,000 deal.
Not even that.
It wants to be the next Stanley.
I made the books, not myself, but I had them made, and so I can't barely give them away. I've gave them out to a few bearding competitions for giveaway for the kids.
We've sold maybe a handful. You gave me about 5 or 6, I think, and I sold a few of them.
Yeah. So
then I don't know what happened to the others. They just kind of walked
disappeared.
away or something.
Used for toilet paper. I
Mm,
understand.
not that slick stuff. Holy cow.
Well, that'll be a good segue into weird shit on the internet. You guys,
Literally.
I was watching a reel. I followed this one thing, and they were like, back in the day, I don't know how old, I don't know how long ago, but they used corn cobs for toilet paper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I would rather use my shirt than a corn cob. I mean, even the shirt I'm wearing. For,
yeah, but
you know,
but it's rigid.
like
It should grab more.
I guess. I still don't want to
Oh,
try. I
this
to
don't
be
know.
honest with you,
So
I
bad.
think it was my parents' generation, probably, or my grandparents' generation still.
That used corn cobs to wipe their butt.
How much paper was around in the freaking 20s and 15s?
So you could scoot your ass across the
I mean, I could think of a lot of better solutions.
Oh, yeah.
I
than-
would just go on the grass.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been out
The
where-
grass itself, the husk of the
There-
corn cob. You know,
Something.
you got the husk. I mean, like, this would be great. But me and the kid were eating corn the other day, corn on the cob, and came up in conversation.
Made sure it was
This might be
outhouse
ruined
corn on the
for me.
cob. It was outhouse corn.
I think
Because
it's
you think
ruined.
some of those seeds would fall down there and grow.
Good
No.
God. Good God, Kevin. Took it too far. Took it too far.
I'm just talking about growing corn, man.
Oh.
What's up, Joshua Ricks? Tuning in from the YouTube.
Got someone from YouTube. So yeah, we're on YouTube.
Did he just say howdy?
Yep. He said
Howdy.
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 He's one of he watches almost every podcast, so thank you. But yeah, the weird stuff on the internet, the corn cob, and then I was seeing some origins of Peter Pan and the origins of Aladdin. Have you guys seen this? I mean, it's like the Brother
No, I
Grimm,
haven't
Disney
seen- I
kind
haven't
of
seen that. I haven't seen that.
PG'd and changed a lot of things just to make it appealing,
Right.
obviously. But we all are probably commonly known to the Disney version of the story. Well, Peter Pan was more like a predatory demon
What?
in the original. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the Never.
He was
the Lost
actually-
Boys and all that stuff is pretty morbid, actually.
Really?
Yes.
he was actually the bad guy, and Captain Hook wasn't even in the story.
Yeah.
Okay, in the original version of it. Okay, so I mean, it's just the story is that Captain Hook was the original Lost Boy, and you remember they never grow up in Neverland, right?
Correct.
Is what the story was,
Right.
but
And
that's what he told them to get them there.
And Neverland was really, really wicked place
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Very dark and dank and
Kind of like my mind.
But I want to go read the original books now, just to come up with, the real for myself. And then Aladdin was set in China, and he wasn't an orphan. His mom was a major role in the story, and his
Yeah.
dad killed himself because Aladdin was such a loser.
Yeah, I don't even really. I'm pretty sure I watched it at some point
Yeah.
with my kids, but I don't remember.
Yeah. There was 2 genies in the original. He had like a magic ring genie, and then the lamp genie.
if you read more of the stuff towards Brothers Grimm and all that kind of stuff, that's the stuff that they tried to keep it as close to the real tales because none of it was written. It was all told from storytellers.
I mean,
And the Brothers Grimm came down and tried to put it, not Peter Pan, but all the others, they tried to put all those tales together for everybody, and they were pretty morbid. Then Disney got a hold of them.
Weird.
Yeah.
Did not know.
And I was watching, I watched a lot of Looney Tunes growing up, maybe. Looney Tunes.
I didn't watch.
I think I
too much
shared
Looney
this one.
Tunes.
But the backgrounds in it, they were specifically talking about the background art of cartoons. And there's a lot of Ren and Stimpy was amazing background art, but I was like, damn, I could be an all right background artist and get paid lots of good money. I'm like, I don't have to deal with characters. I could just do that.
But yeah, they pay you once, that'd be it. You have to go do another one somewhere else.
Well, yeah, but
It was always the same background.
I've been working on this background for 2 weeks, and I'm just like, oh, joy. But that's essentially what.
Nice.
Your 1 point perspective there.
Yeah,
Exactly what it is.
but it's a background.
That's all for the background.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
He said,
I didn't know what you were doing. And you kept talking about how it's supposed to be for mundane to whatever. And I go, those are buildings. How's that mundane? They're just buildings.
What have you got painted for it, Kevin?
Huh?
Jeez Louise.
You'll see when it's done.
Let's see what it's doing.
Like I said, I got all kinds of stuff laying around the house that already matches what you talk about.
Well, but that's not the point. The point is to create something new every month
It wasn't.
It was new when I did it 5 years ago.
No, these aren't that old.
All right.
I got a couple started. I haven't decided which way to go.
Before we get too far into it, let's give a huge shout out to Talking Beards Network. We've been broadcasting on there 2021. Thanks for letting us have access to all your fabulous platforms. And Big Sexy Beard Brand, thanks for letting us use their StreamYard. Almost just as long. Don't have an exact.
Seemed like it went bam, bam, bam. But
Yeah.
I was just like out of nowhere.
Yep. And as always, I can save you 20%. BigSexyBeardBrand.com. Sex Pot's the best scent in the world. I recommend it highly. JRB520 saves you 20%. And
It's
our
like-
infomercial
It's
is
like
over.
cotton candy with mulberries in it or something.
Blueberry and cotton
Blueberries, mulberries, blueberries, some kind of berry, strawberry, cherry berry.
candy. But yeah.
Yeah.
So Kevin, you didn't have any art news, right? Anything?
Not really art news. There's a bunch of stuff going around town right now. A bunch. Harvest.
The flu?
Harvest starts. Huh?
The flu?
No. It only happens during the winter, bro. Not during the summer.
Summer colds.
No, they usually STDs and stuff during the summer.
oh my God.
But
Hot girl summer. On that, I'm going to paint.
I was thinking hot boy summer, but that's not
Oh,
anything.
Lord.
Dad bod summer. That's what I'm
Dad bod summer. Yeah.
Mom bod, can't forget that.
Yeah, except,
Oh.
except you actually got to probably get out and do things. You know, I don't know. But
Yeah. Anymore. I'm at that age now where I just hire people to do it and I sit around.
I don't even want to
Am I
know
going
what you're talking
younger?
about, Kevin.
What? My age.
Am I moving there?
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you want.
Hot seat.
Oh.
Yeah, we're real professional.
Yeah, Kevin, you're making it
Making it
There
awkward.
we go.
making it awkward, Kevin.
Making it awkward.
Like you over there
The
now.
only news I have, I went to the Salina River Fest last weekend. Were you there? Did you go?
I did go.
You might have seen us
I
frolicking
did.
around.
I did, actually. I was going to say hi, but you were with a group of.
Oh, just interrupt us, man. Because everybody does. And I will flat out say it. I don't care what Wichita people think. That Salina Fest blows Wichita Fest away.
Does it really? I've never been to the Wichita one.
Well, because in that park, and you're not, all the Wichita one is right around Century 2 and all that stuff. And then they put that concert stuff in a parking lot now that's all pavement with chain link fences where you can't bring any beer or anything. You have to buy what they got in there. Ever since they moved from, well, they can't do it now because there's a apartment complex there, but there used to be a knoll there, and they'd have the concert series there and stuff, and that was the best place because right there on the side of the river now. Any day, 90% of the stuff, it just seems like it's not even on the river.
Oh,
And of course, you got that river that kind of surrounds all
Well,
the park. So
I've only been to Salinas 3 times, and I've lived there for.
right, well,
Years,
I can
but-
understand because it's just kind of there, but
No, it's nice though.
I mean, you had 3 stages going, one specifically for kids, and then 2 others for, mixed it up, whatever. And and all the trees and stuff, because I go to a lot of festivals, and 90% of the time, there's not any trees around. There's trees everywhere. It's kind of cool. Have 2 separate food court areas.
I think we called it Treat Fest, right? That's what we called it last week.
Is that what you called it last week?
Yeah.
Because
We talked about it last week.
they had all the trees.
Salinas is now coined the Treat
Lots of
Fest.
food
Not the River
trucks.
Fest.
I need
Yeah.
more food trucks. I thought I had 2. One ended up being double booked, so I need a couple more.
Oh, for the 29th?
Yes.
Yeah, they're, I don't know.
Food trucks are hard. I've never had much
I
luck.
think they're fickle too.
Yeah.
That's half the problem.
I'm not going to make enough money. I'm not helping.
So yeah, you need to holler at the people, because there was literally, say 20 food trucks maybe.
Oh, I know. There's a ton.
Yeah, because they had the 2
And
areas.
everybody
They
I
had
was
the 2 areas.
asking was like either booked up or yeah.
No, the artist section, almost had too many artists there. So I think most people sold a little bit, but that's going to happen when you have a whole lot of art. But it was strictly art. It wasn't just like arts and crafts.
Right.
Yeah, it was strictly art. And it was fun. Me and Mike, he plays the accordion. I came out with my little hand drum, and we did some music playing, just messing around. All I'm doing is just keeping a steady beat while he plays. He can play without me. And I hate when he tries to play to me, and I'm like, no, stop doing that. I want to play to you. But I get it as a musician. Normally, I just watch what he's doing with his foot, and then I start matching his foot, and then I add in my little flair after a while.
That's cool.
A little razzle, a little dazzle.
Oh, yeah, a little razzle, a little dazzle, and stuff like that. But it was kind of cool because I'm also a cottonwood fairy, and there's tons of cottonwoods there. And I kept telling, oh, yeah, that's my little fairy
your
friends.
little ears. You had your, yeah.
And I was telling everybody those cottonwood, well, that little cottonwood fairies taking their seeds where they need to go. People are like, well, you need to stop having them clog up mine. I go, hey, that's where they meant to go.
Speaking of, now is your friendly reminder to clean out your air conditioner. That cottonwood will get on there. I need to change mine right now.
Yeah, it does plug them up.
Yeah, it's a good idea to hose them off once or twice a summer.
Yeah, I got to get down there and figure out what's up because I got a slight leak, and I think my pump's either broken or clogged up, so I need to figure out what's going on. Vacuumed it all up yesterday, and not seeing any more water, but it takes a while for those little pumps because it freezes up and melts and condensation and stuff.
For sure.
And then tonight, I'm going to be going to the Government Mule concert at.
Did you end up going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the place, but I don't like the place because again, it's one of those you go in and they make it so that but the prices of everything. If you want a beer, you're going to pay like $10, and it's like, are you kidding me? It's insane. I'm like, they need to do something. If they're going to do that kind of stuff and restrict, they need to make it a little more user friendly. So,
right.
And I get what they're trying to do, but I kind of like the place, and I kind of don't like that place. It's the Temple.
Oh.
All right, it's Temple. The main stage just seems too high for me, but maybe that's just I'm getting old. I don't know. I just don't like the bigger places.
I don't like anything anymore.
No, it's just not that. It's too peoply sometimes. It's not so bad like at the Salina River Festival. They have that big hill, and there's tons of people. But
how much are they paying you, Kevin? Jeez.
For what?
Salina River Festival.
I have no idea until I get my paycheck at the end of the month.
You're plugging them out there. Just figured they were.
It was that good, man. Because we're going to be there. We're going to be there in a month or so. So might as well plug Salina. Go get some Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza, is that the place to go?
And they have Red Bear in there too.
I used to work at the airport, so I would smell it all the time.
Yeah.
At first, for the first year or so, I was like, man, this smells good. Then after a while, I'm like, man, we gotta stop smelling that. It's driving me insane.
Yeah, because I used to train at that National Guard unit, that National Guard training there all the time, and you'd wake up and you're just like, oh god, can they just turn that off for a day or two?
Yeah, because I worked out on the planes as a ramp rat, so I was constantly smelling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, tonight's the Government Mule, and but not much. Our biggest art news going on is Josh and I are going to be in Ponca City, Oklahoma on the 24th at a festival there.
Next weekend, right?
I think. I don't know. I guess so.
Final Friday is next weekend. Everything's creeping up on
me. Was then invited there. We don't even need to take. All we need to do is bring our art and anything we want to paint on, because they actually have easels and stuff they said that we can use. So we'll figure that part out. Yeah. And then the first, going to be at another festival in Mulvane, Kansas. I guess this is going to be at a lake or something, and they're going to feed people. It's like a 4th of July thing.
Am I going to be at that one?
I sent it to you.
Is that the one?
I don't know. We got to figure out how we're going to get there half the time. Because my truck's getting kind of unreliable again, but it's getting from point A to point B.
I don't know if I wanted to take mine to Oklahoma. I was going to figure out
something. Yeah, I may. it's next weekend. I could probably rent something.
Chip in too.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that.
But those are our art stuff coming up. Also, look for us out on the streets Final Friday this month. That's all I got to
Just
say.
noticed your hat. It's like a ponytail hat. Is that what that is?
Is it?
It's pink. And I look over there and it's like, what is going on? My mind went right.
I got a ponytail.
You got a ponytail holder.
Yep. That's what we're gonna call it. That's what we're gonna call it. Anyways, so how did you get involved with the Rock for B.A.C.A?
How did it come about?
How did it come about?
How did the baby get birthed? Well, okay, so years ago I worked at. Do you want the long version or the short version?
We got an hour.
Got an hour.
Not that much, but we got an hour.
Your call.
Okay, so growing up, okay, I grew up in a family that I was abused in. So this holds very close to my heart. So knowing that, okay, fast forward, and I found out about B.A.C.A when I was working at a tire place in Salina, and he talked about B.A.C.A and what they do. And so years have passed, but I was working multiple jobs, and I didn't have the knowledge of I didn't have the connections I have now, or anything like that. And so when I started doing real estate, I was doing Mission 22, like a fundraiser or like a something for that. I'd do push-ups for it and try to raise money. But I kept trying to get a hold of B.A.C.A, and I was having a hard time doing that. And I was talking to one of my clients, and he said, hey, I know somebody on the board. So I was like, So I contacted them, and they said that would be great. And when I got into the band world, started meeting everybody, I thought that would be the best avenue to do, is just host a bunch of bands and get them in there, raise some money.
Yeah, it's always a good way to get together.
It is.
Get the light on everything.
It is.
And I'll have him pull up the flyers so you guys can see when he sits down here. But yeah, there's quite a lot of bands. There's going to be Imogen or Imagine. I don't know how they say the name anymore. Bootleg Mercy. Oh, Caleb Chronic. I don't know who that is. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Forged by Fire, Old Musty Bastard, Reform and Ruin, Diabolical, Orange Monkey. Are those other two bands?
BRX and BR. Yep.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
They look like.
Everybody's been so helpful. All the members have been super great. You all have been great. It wouldn't have grown this. It wouldn't have come about this way if it was just me trying to pull it all together. I can tell you that much. I've had so much help with everybody. I'm super grateful.
And this is your first year doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would plan on to try to do it every year. We're going to have it annually, but try to do it 2 days, because I actually turned down like 7 bands. People were asking me to. Yeah.
Well, tell us, like I said, we are not from Salina. I've been to it a couple times. Last time we went up there for a thing, it was at the flower shop downtown. It closed. We were there like the last day it was open.
Oh, really?
What was it called, Kevin? It was some clever flower name. The Flower Nook.
There you go.
Yeah,
And,
they put flowers in our beards.
Yeah,
that's
it was
cool.
a fun time, and they treated us really great. It was awesome going up there, so I definitely want to get back up again. I'm excited about it. But the venue, I've never been there, so tell us a little bit about the venue.
Oh, it's huge inside there.
Yeah.
It is. You walk in, and you got the big bar over here, and then it's just huge. The stage is great. It really is. It's a big stage. The music's been super great. He offered the building for me, and he's providing security and providing sound and light guy. So it's been going really well. Yeah.
Cool.
Got some good sponsors and lots of stuff to give away.
I'm sure I've
For
been
raffles
there.
and just raffles and auctions, or just raffles?
I think we're gonna do both. I think we're doing tickets for them to buy, and then it's coming together
And
slowly.
a lot of times,
A lot of moving parts.
we end up, I don't know, auction off our art at the end, but I've also done some raffles too. So it really depends on how the spending mood is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear. If it's timing. Like I said, one thing I've learned, so between both of us, we've done a lot of this stuff. So it's all about timing with auctions. You got to wait.
We've probably helped raise, between the two of us, probably, I'd say, over the last few years, probably pushing around 50,000. To be honest with
Really?
you, yes.
Depends
That's
on how
awesome.
you want to look at it, but yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about what we
Well, no,
help
no.
raise
Yeah.
the numbers. You know, you got to learn how to do that. We don't talk about what we just did.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd still be in the tens of thousands.
That's where I was going.
It's super
But-
great though. So, yeah.
Because the last big show I did for Nome raised over $20,000 that day.
Wow.
And but I also know the B.A.C.A events usually do really well too.
I
'Cause,
can't remember how much we did for them when we did the monkey thing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. So far, we got like 30 some saying that they confirmed that they were going, and 150 or something saying they're interested. Not to mention, us handing it out, little flyers and stuff out, and people saying they're going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be huge.
Mm-hmm. B.A.C.A, they tend to bring in a lot, even just their own people.
They've been super great too.
So,
Yeah.
I got a story about B.A.C.A. The first time I saw one of their jackets, I was on 54 coming into town, and I was with my now ex-wife, and we chased him down because we saw the patch on the back, and we grew up around a lot of one percenters. It's no big deal. And as long as you're nice, they're not going to,
Yeah.
you respect them, they'll respect you. And we pull him over. Well, we didn't pull him over. We pulled up next to him. Like, what's that B.A.C.A stand for? And it was like when they first started coming to Kansas, and oh yeah, it's Bikers Against Child Abuse. And these guys are serious about what they do. If they know somebody's being abused, a family member, doesn't matter what side of the family either, they will go to that house because they don't need to get the permission from the police or the authorities, and they will help escort that family out and get them into protection, or vice versa, get the person causing the problems out of that house.
Yeah.
And they will do it. And so far, I haven't heard any serious violence coming from B.A.C.A.
No.
I mean,
Not that I
sorry,
know.
when there's 20 bikers pull up in front of my house, I'd be like, okay, take it.
Well, it's funny because
Yeah.
when we all met, they at B.A.C.A, I was discussing with B.A.C.A how important it was to me, but I had to ask them when it started because as a little kid being abused, I would literally lay there and pray like somebody come help me, come take me, and
And now we have that.
and now we have that. So it's impressive, and I'm super glad that they're letting me do a fundraiser for them.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people can put down all those bikers all they want, but they're also the Freedom Riders that escorted me when I went to combat and stuff. When I had to leave work, they literally showed up my work
Yeah.
and escorted me home. I was like, well, you guys don't need to do that. And then, of course, when we come back, they escorted us back. And
Right.
stuff like that. But it was really kind of cool. And then, of course, they've also been involved with that. Those haters on the dead soldiers, and they would block them and all that kind of stuff. But we won't talk about them because this is about positive stuff.
That's right.
So that's one thing a lot of people don't realize too. We have a direct number now. It's a suicide hotline, but you can also do it on child abuse, and it's 988. You might.
Speaking of numbers, do we got any good guesses yet there, Kevin?
No, I'm going to have you look at it.
You clicked something
No. There was some.
We don't know how to read it.
I'm not going to say, but there's some derogatory comments actually towards you on there.
What?
Yeah, you want me to show you?
Yeah.
It pisses me off a little bit. Somebody from one of the other, right there, these three here, whoever the hell this is. I'm like, that's just bullshit.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's
I'm
twitching.
a woman. I deal with
It's the Twitch ones,
I deal
and
with
the Twitch ones are the
this
ones
crap
that
a lot. So
325 is one of them. We haven't got a lot of people on right now, so I don't know if it's because it's Father's Day or what. That's the reason I turned it off when I saw it. I was just like, whoa. So be cool, people. That's bullshit.
Yeah, totally uncalled for.
You're sitting in your mom and dad's basement, or you're hidden with your pimply ass, and people like me would come in and rip your head off. So
thank you.
hell, she'll rip your head off. I already know how tough she is.
Yeah, look at these guns right here. See that?
But that's the reason I saw that and I clicked it off real quick. So I was like,
I was like, I
yeah.
read it and I was like,
I
God.
don't know, is there a way we can block these or something?
Yeah, I think you can. Well, they're on.
Yeah, I'll let
I
you do it
might-
before I
I
cut
might-
the thing off.
I might mule
We can
kick
switch
him.
now. Yeah.
Get started on the.
We get some good
Oh, am I
people,
going over there? Where am I
No,
going?
no,
going?
you're just
Okay.
there. Oh, okay. I thought you were. I saw this and I was like, is he putting a rebel flag back there?
Oh God, Kevin, you really.
Now you painted worms around the horns, I see.
I
Was
tell
it-
you,
It wasn't
I'm
worms.
I
pretty
know
sure
that.
that guy's single still and will die that way.
So we can ban user and delete their comments.
Yeah, that's
Make sure I
reason.
get the right one.
Like, that's so uncool in today's world, man. Why? I mean, why?
Be respectful. I know.
Oh, I guess I can't do that. Jeez.
It's fine. I'll
Yeah.
ignore it like I do the rest of the
Yeah, it's Twitch. If it disappears.
jerks that do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Twitch.
Assholes ruining it. Keep guessing numbers.
Yeah.
Keep guessing numbers.
Come on, Joshua, try again.
Yeah.
He's the only one on there right now I can see.
A lot of good guesses, but nothing yet. Nothing yet.
There's just a lot of stuff going on actually right now, even early. There's Kirby's got a show that'll start at 6. So
Like I said, keep guessing. We got 29 pages of this graphic novel I set down in 2021, April 2021, in the afternoon. Didn't have work that day and just sketched it, and then about a week making it. And didn't
Right.
really. I thought, oh, of course, this is great. You know, I mean, that's how it usually goes. I think all my ideas are great, and then the rest of the world doesn't.
it's still,
What's wrong with you people?
It's
That was
still-
great.
It's still cool. It's just that you're not a big market comic book, so it's,
More luck than brains. Says hi.
Yeah.
Howdy.
We'll see if he behaves himself before I shine him up there. Y'all Twitch users are on.
yeah, I almost
on
clicked on
Watchguard.
it, but I always read first because I've learned. I saw that.
Ooh. I see Joshua's number right there.
Yeah, a lot of good guesses. I'm gonna end up having to send him a box of stuff before it's over with. Yeah, I think I'll get you and Russ on like a monthly plan. You know, just wait to see what all you win at the end of the month in one package, and
We'll start our own art assault box.
swag box. I forgot to get more coffee on us in there. Failing.
I thought about doing something like that.
We've got, like I said, episode 100 coming up, and I've been trying to, excuse me, do little projects around the house just because it's gotten to where it doesn't feel like home anymore. It's just,
Right.
you know, I mean, it's just gotten way out of control. A lot of it's just, you know, in my head, and, you know, doing artwork. Artwork takes up a lot of time, making content for, you know, trying to
I'm
stay
sure.
relevant on, you know,
I'm
social
sure.
medias and people to, you know, engaging people to check out the podcast and stuff, and the artwork and all of it takes up a lot of time.
Oh,
And it's
for
just
sure.
like, and so all I want to do is paint. So it gets really frustrating trying to juggle, and then
Right.
housework and, you know, yard work. Fuck that. We're not doing that.
I miss yard work. I live in an apartment. I need to
Mow your
buy
lawn
myself
once a
house.
summer and you're good. Is that how that works?
What?
My
Mow
realtor,
your
I need
lawn
to probably
once a
buy
summer.
myself a house. It's whatever.
Yeah, I get it. You know, get the backyard looking nice, and then let it go next summer, and just, you know, out of control for 2 summers. And so I'm like, oh jeez. But I'm gonna try to get it done. Have a little cookout, hot dogs, hamburgers.
That's
you know,
cool.
kind of like a bring your own food. You know, there'll be a grill ready if you want to cook it. You know.
Right?
And, but I haven't had a lot of.
Do you see his ponytail holder? There it is.
Oh, there is one there. Oh wow, it's for the top knot thing, huh?
Well, just grow your hair
Well,
out.
he
Put a
has
little,
one that does that.
little bun right there.
I'll bring back the old rat.
More
tail.
luck.
That's
We
right.
don't really
Oh,
talk
okay.
about facial hair. I mean, we've got facial hair, and we're part of the Talking Beards Network, but we talk about things that are going on in the world, things that are going on in our worlds, and paint. It's about basically the premise of it. But we've been active in the bearding community. There is a bearding community, but like I said, we're not talking about it here. You can go check out the more Talking Beard Network shows. They talk about it more on there.
Someone asked that or something?
Yep.
I mean, we're bearded guys that paint.
Yeah, it's about the extent of that.
Every once in a while, we get some beard stuff on here.
I don't know what Kevin just did, but
You know, once you get that.
it's the fun of it sometimes. Like, oh God.
Huh?
What am I gonna have to fix?
You ain't fixing nothing, man.
This one's just going along as it wills. On the screen, my purple and my black look a lot alike. That was supposed to be purple, and those are supposed to be black, but they look the same.
Right here?
Yeah,
It's like,
that diamond, and then the diamond above it.
Yep.
I like the way it looks. I want to touch it. It's a non-color. I don't know what color it is. It's not a non-color.
But yeah, we're guessing numbers 1 through 500.
stash wax lately? There's a stash wax. So what kind of art do you do? What kind of art do you do?
Well, we're working on that piece back there. I don't know if you're watching or just listening, but more luck than brains. We're working on a ram skull right now. It's just art, man. I don't know how to define it. Getting all serious with it. But 1 through 500, graphic novel. This is some more of my art. I've done this 29-page graphic art. It's a Beard Man and Stash. Like I said, we don't talk about beards, but they're just there.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been working on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's come in nicely.
Thanks. Thanks.
But women get into it with the facial hair. It's all charity, and it's,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, kind of what you got in with the B.A.C.A, it's got me into it in 2018. And since then, I've had, took a step back because there is a such thing as giving too much to charity.
Right.
And when you've given so much, and it's all, I want more.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out a way so you can keep financing it.
Yeah,
And our financing way is people need to buy from us directly too, not just our charitable.
Oh, for sure.
And then we become a charity because no one's buying.
You said what was the name again? Somebody else?
Yep, Beard Man and Stash. I think I've got it on Kindle, Amazon Kindle, but that's the only place it's out there.
Well, you guys are all being respectful. That's cool. See, there you go.
Yeah, it's usually not like that.
No,
But get a pretty girl in the room. Apparently, Jesus Christ.
That's the first time I've seen it, believe it or not. And total fluke too is probably some, because we never get that.
Well,
no, it's I'm a magnet for that for some reason.
we get the spams,
I don't bother me.
We've had a couple in the past.
It doesn't bother me. I've learned to just be like, his mama didn't raise him right with that mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Some people's kids. Back to the event. Let's see. What have we talked? We talked about how you got involved with it.
Yes.
Talked about the venue.
Yes.
Got any
Said
big?
all the bands. Did we already go through all of them? Did you guys catch that up? Yep.
Do you got any big giveaways that you know about? Or do you know about them all yet?
Well, we got a guitar that they're giving away. That's going to be pretty cool. I have, I think he's donating $400 worth of pest control, like $50 each gift cards.
Yeah.
Then I got Sharp Services. He's donating to. I think he can't decide. He's debating whether it's going to be like $500 or $600 worth of work, or a new water heater, something like that.
Yeah.
So we got some big prizes, you know. And then we got beard oils, and we got let's see what else. God, I'm trying to think offhand. There's just, I've been taking it to my friend Sandy and having her put it off to the side because I keep
can't process it right now.
Yeah. Home security system. You name it.
Yeah.
We're getting some good stuff. People are donating some really good stuff.
And then there's a lot of vendors. Are you still? I think you're still looking for vendors.
Yes, I need more food trucks. I have one at the moment.
Okay.
It's barbecue, but yeah, I had a Mexican one, but they
food trucks in Salina, APB.
Please.
Food trucks willing to drive to Salina.
Ooh. I know I've been hitting up some Wichita ones.
Yeah.
A lot of them are guarantee though. Are you able to do that? See, that's the hard part.
I know.
Yeah.
And I had a food truck that I contacted in Salina, but they are hardwired into their spot. so they're gonna donate some gift cards to theirs. So that's cool. Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, we need more of those because we'll be hungry.
A little bit of time. So
Yeah.
Is there not any food at the venue? Is it
Nope, it's just
a bar?
alcohol and yeah. Yep.
it's kind of similar to a cotillion, where
I'm pretty sure I've been there.
I went there for like the Halloween one. That was pretty cool. They have the band members have their merchandise that you can buy off to the side, which is really cool.
I'll walk in and I'll know immediately. I'll get
It's really cool.
flashes of the time, or either I won't. I get a lot of them mixed up because it seems like lifetimes ago. Some of it.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. It's when I went there, this is the first time I've been to that as well. This will be my second time really.
Yeah.
To the museum. Yeah. So it's exciting. Yep, and Budweiser's donating. They're making banners for us too, and then they're donating. I think a light and maybe a mirror or something cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably do a decent sized piece, probably something about like that. That's what we normally do for those type of
I've been
events.
thinking about bringing that big one again, like I did it.
I went and I got this one. I seen the strangest storm cloud leaving Derby Walmart a couple weeks ago. It was just like, it was this dark cloud. I mean, the sky, it was nighttime, so the sky was already kind of dark, but this one storm cloud just all kind of, it wasn't funneled, but it was just, wafting down in the shape of a tornado.
Oh, no.
And lightning, but it wasn't a tornado at all.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like it, except for it was that shape,
Right.
But fluffy clouds.
Right.
And then just lightning just coming down through and all around it, nothing. So I've had this vision, and I bought a canvas last night for that, but I've been working on this thing. So
That'll
I'm
be
like,
cool.
I want to get this done so I can,
Right.
I got a deadline on this one. And that's kind of becoming stressful. I don't, like I said, nobody's taking it as the creator of the Final Friday thing. Everybody's kind of fucking it up, not taking it seriously. It kind of
taking it serious. It's just that
I'm not talking about you, Kevin.
No, I said they are taking it serious. It's just that no one talks about it because you don't talk about Final Friday. I'm kind of excited how we're going to start doing that.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a permanent solution because I don't think I'm going to like it, honestly, but we're going to try.
Because you're just lazy. That's why. You don't want to have to Paul in somewhere and roll up.
No,
I'm saying lazy, but I get it. I
think
I already do guerrilla painting anyway. I'll go in any bar in town and just start painting. I don't care.
It's not that part of it. It's just, the purpose of it is to do an event, have the art hang there,
and be established.
be seen for a couple of weeks at least,
Right.
and then pull it down and do the next one. But like I say, the faux fire, they're doing their Final Friday at the
right.
The place they always do it in front of the Warren. So
most Final Fridays, people don't leave their stuff there the whole month anyway. We're one of the few groups that do that.
But it should be.
I'm just telling you.
I do what I want.
No, I'm just telling you how it is. That's what Final Friday was. People would do their shows for about 3-4 hours and then pull out. That's why they were always in like a weird warehouse or a place that's hardly ever open.
Good. Well, we're going to try it either one of them two places, either across the street from the boathouse or across the street from
we're just going to have to rent our own or build our own or whatever art gallery somewhere.
Well, apparently that seems like what needs to be done, but
But we don't. There's so many.
You gonna be the sugar daddy on that one, Kevin?
You know how many art galleries we have in town already?
I know.
It's just that the list.
Just as many bars as.
Yeah, the lists are 2 or 3 years out. That's the problem. And I was on every one of those, and then COVID hit, and then of course no one called everybody. And it's like, oh yeah, you can get back on the list, but you're gonna have to wait another. Because I was literally coming up on like 3 or 4 galleries when COVID hit.
I think Joshua's the only one guessing, so I'm not going
is
to
he the
go
only
through
one
this
on there?
number.
He's close on one of them anyway. He's like super close.
He's the other one guessing. More luck than
I want
brains.
him to guess it right on. He's good.
At least he wasn't creepzoid.
Yeah.
Twitch is always hit or miss. Like I said, we get spammers. Like I said, last night we had a gal that was talking music with us, and it was good. But most of the time, it's spammers
Yeah.
on Twitch. But it's just another avenue. You know, hey, we may make a fan.
Oh, you never know.
I think he was the only one who has guessed. So yeah, it will go in the box, Joshua. I'm calling it right now.
Ooh.
I know you don't. I mean,
He
I'm
needs
glad.
to do one last guess because he was so close on that one. He was.
Tell him to guess 453. Joshua, 453. Guess it.
Just
Yeah.
send me,
Just
just send me a big box of free shit.
Yeah.
You know, if you
That's
ever
what
show,
you're getting.
half
There
the
you
time
go.
you show up at an art show with us and you buy a few things, we throw a lot of free stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm always throwing prints, patches, stickers. I mean,
That's
Anytime I have to mail, because I got these tubes and these boxes, I'm like, there's so much room in there, so I throw a bunch of smaller pieces of art in there and stuff.
yeah, shipping is definitely my Achilles tendon, especially paintings. I mean, I'm so nervous about them. And
Well, I used to work at UPS. You do
No,
UPS?
yeah, I insure every single one of them, so I always have, thank God the insurance.
last thing I'm going to do is write fragile on them.
You need to be down with Brown. I'm still UPS at heart. There he is.
Yes, yeah.
Good job, Joshua.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nailed it on the head.
Woo!
He's like I said, I got two now, I think, weeks of booty for him to get.
Good.
So it's fun. Like I said, it's all part of the algorithm game.
Congratulations, Joshua.
Yeah, like I said, that was YouTube. I don't know where all of our
Beard oil combo set. Said.
the Beardweiser shop from over in France gave us a thumbs up.
I still guess 69, Thomas, whatever.
Point
What
69.
did he say?
Point 69.
0.69.
He
Couldn't see his.
he's our homie.
That's cool.
He used to do the podcast with us on Saturday, but he got busy doing music.
Ah,
And I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
Oh, Thomas. He's got his music and I think a little new love interest. So
He's doing that little duet thing too. With,
yeah, I don't think him and T Meyer are doing anything anymore. I don't see any much of it.
he just did one
Oh, did he?
like
0.6.
2 days ago or a day ago. Got
Oh,
brand new
that's
shirts out too.
You might be seeing shit from months ago, Kevin. Facebook's stupid.
I saw it yesterday.
You gotta
that's
check
all
just
that
because
matters.
you saw it. Yeah,
I saw it yesterday. That's all that matters.
you gotta check it. I've seen stuff from. I mean, the
Well, he's on there now. So see. What are you playing next? Is that Thomas Bean there?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see that far.
Put your glasses on.
I can kind of read it. The glasses won't matter unless I get closer.
Get the
Yeah, Thomas,
bifocals
what are you
out.
playing next? You're probably playing tonight somewhere, aren't you? Playing a lot lately, I've noticed. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Not gonna answer.
Yeah, radio sounds. He popped on and popped off.
Yeah, he stopped guessing because he felt it was unfair because he won a few things. I was like, dude. Just
So he always
don't
says like
matter.
point something.
That's funny.
Or he'll go over 500 because he knows the deal. Haven't seen Santi on here the last few shows either.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's a thing going on at Kirby's right now, so a lot of our audience
That's
is that
awesome.
audience.
Wallet for my kitchen, he said.
Talk about the ram skull. Well, we're always up for offer making. Kevin's, that's his department, but we always start off with 1 million. 1 million, it's yours.
$1 million.
$1 million, it's yours. How about that? We'll go from there. Negotiations start there.
We're all about negotiation part though, bro. So, you know,
I don't.
I usually go for the size on that, so it'd have to be at least 250 to 300.
Well, I'm trying to see if I want to paint some more. I think I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's had a slow pace to it.
It's our most relaxing. Yeah. Now, can you tell what that thing is I was painting?
Yeah, get up and fuck it up. Fix that. Jesus, Kevin.
It's just the layout, man. I'm not done with it.
Just the layers, man. Just the layers.
I know. I can kind of convince him to do certain things with certain art too, though, because I know what he'll do.
That one that was a cover of Reclaim. And you see the purple up there? It's going to be like something growing on the building from the new atmosphere, okay? But it's because, like I said, that was 3 artists on that one. And one of the artists put a lot of texture right there. And so I'm trying to incorporate the texture in it.
Right.
Because texture sometimes drive me crazy. 9 times out of 10 drive me crazy.
Yeah, might have to redo that one too. With the 2 eggs on it.
Well, yeah, that one was already on the chopping block, even Jimmy's and mine.
Yeah.
It's just
I brought my band in here and I thought they could paint.
So I brought you and Esley, and that was me and Jimmy.
Yeah, it was like a competition. You blew us away because Jimmy can paint a little bit, but he's kind of stuck with like the 3 same images.
Yeah, a bird, a UFO.
And
Why make
Molotov
billions when you
cocktail.
can make millions?
Mr. James Barlow tuning in. What's up, my man? I mean, I would be happy with half of any of that.
What did it say?
Why make
Paint a handlebar stash on the Ram. Well, you
If you buy it, we will do it.
yeah, exactly.
Money up front.
Yeah.
that would be cool though.
I don't think it would be for him. I don't know. Where would it? Because where would you? Okay, so that's his nose. So I don't know. I mean, it could kind of cradle the horns there. It could kind of look good.
It go just the opposite circle of the.
James said he's right.
He's right.
He's right.
I don't know who's right. James says he's right.
Oh, it's Mr. Murphy.
Ah, Mr. Murphy with a bowl of cereal. I'm sure because we live in Kansas, so
A bowl of wheat cereal.
Big Sam Elliott. Yeah, I mean, well, Sam Elliott didn't have a handlebar. His is more of like, just a,
Yeah.
like a tent, like a
When they say
walrus
hand-
tent.
when
You
they
know,
say
like, "Hey, I'm
handlebar,
Sam Elliott."
I always think it's from that can't remember which one it was, but where what's his name? You're my Huckleberry. Remember the other guy?
Oh,
He had the handlebar going.
that's one of my favorite.
Yeah,
movies.
What's the
on
name
a
of that?
Total Bank Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Val
God,
Kilmer,
my mind
But
went.
not Val Kilmer didn't have one, but
his opponent.
no, maybe he had one too. But his co-star, the other one from the OK Corral, dude, sheriff dude, he had one too.
Talking about Wyatt Earp.
I don't know which one it was.
I mean, I know.
I'm sure I
We'll have to
haven't
watch
watched
the
that movie
movie.
in so many
No,
years.
yeah,
It's
I
one of my favorite movies too.
There was quite a few handlebar mustaches going on in that movie. Maybe.
He said, "What did he say? The big nose."
Right there on the nose. Well, that's what
Oh.
it said. I mean, where a mustache would go, but
Not on, it goes under.
it's art. We could dolly it, make it on his forehead.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll put it on his forehead, and then we'll put a clock on it where the mustache would be. There we go. Two arms. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my
I
god!
think
Like from
a big Easy E clock though, with a big chain.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So,
yeah,
is that someone being rude again?
Nope.
not rude, but I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, that's the most action we've got from there in a while. So it's probably because, well, I mean, I don't think it lets me do like the promo pic, I mean.
No.
So I mean, the image we had for the promo pic for this doesn't go through with Twitch, so it's very limited. I don't know. I think it just pops up, and here we are.
We had some weird
Weird.
commercials come on one time from Twitch too. Remember that? Trying to get us to buy stuff or something. It was like, what is all this stuff?
That was another funny. We got 6 minutes ish around. Okay. Well, funny thing from the internet I seen this morning. I agree. I think it's going to be nice whenever we finally get the damn thing done. But it may end up with a stash now that we've talked about it. But remember Max
It would be
Headroom
cool.
Yes.
from the 80s,
Yeah.
the MTV. I think he started kind of on MTV, but I don't know, maybe not.
He was before all that.
But he's an icon for the 80s now. Okay, well, sometime, I think it was 88, that it was like WGN. They were doing the news, and transmission just cuts. They lose control of everything. And this fake Max Headroom guy, this guy with a Max Headroom mask,
Right.
and then a piece of, the corrugated siding, the metal tin
Okay.
corrugated stuff on something spinning behind him to kind of give him that weird effect. Broadcasts for like 13 seconds and loses it, and then they take it back over. Okay, so like an hour later, another station gets hacked, and I mean FCC, government, everybody's freaking out because they thought this stuff was fortified back in '88,
Right.
I mean, but it was all new. So this one goes for like the entire broadcast, and he's talking stuff, shit on some things, and then I think it ends with him like bent over with his pants down and somebody with a SWAT, and I mean just some weird shit, and then it ends. I mean it wasn't requesting anything, and everybody thinks it was kind of just a disgruntled behind the scenes on TV station, doing some stuff. First they thought it was in the house, couldn't find it. Made a whole bunch of new laws about it, did a bunch of encoding and encrypting now to where it can't happen. But I thought it was funny that they used Max Headroom.
All for him. His stash was his idea.
Yeah, Russ, you're late to the party.
A lot of people just got on,
Yeah.
Yeah, I tagged all of them.
Yep. Happy Father's Day, Russ. It was a good one. The kid finally came downstairs. It was 9. On the weekend, I always, hey, that's an order to sleep in. I mean, we never do it. 9 is sleeping into us. So, I'm laying there and I hear her rustling around. So she comes downstairs. Dad, gives me a little handmade note. Dad, come outside. What? Did you have something delivered? I mean, she's 11. She could have concocted something, but she has that little popper, and so she pops them. I go, what the coolest thing about this is? You did it outside, so I didn't have to clean the mess up.
That's awesome.
You rock.
That's awesome.
That is my gift.
Well, yesterday, me and my daughters went shopping, and I think you read it, where I was walking, I couldn't find them, and they're tall too, but the store at was shoes, and I couldn't even see over the racks. I'm holding my phone up looking for my daughters, and then they come around the corner at we're at another store by this point, and she's like, we just talked about tying a balloon to you so we can find you, and I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Get one of those. Remember those flags people put on their bicycles back
Yeah.
They would totally do that to me.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe there was a video going around, but I mean, I'm sure you would feel a balloon on you for the entire show. I mean, the husband.
Trust me, my daughters would just make me do it. They'd be like, "You will do it."
Well, but the video was, she didn't know, and she, oh,
yeah.
hi, but I'm like, you would. I'm sure you would feel a
like,
balloon.
what's that bumping up against me? Yeah.
Or coming over your head and static. I mean,
guess we'll have to see if it does.
We'll have to try it.
Someday when you're at one of these fairs we're at, I'll just tie one on and see if it works.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll probably tie one too strong to start floating away.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I am the break taker. I'm always disappearing.
That's funny.
Kevin's usually posted up, sitting, holding down the chair.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep.
I'm running around with a chicken with my head up, cut off most of the time.
I'm less 1 year away from being 60, man. Gonna have to start giving me a hover around for these places.
Yeah.
Get out my way. Get off my lawn.
Well, Vicky's been doing some hats too.
I know, because she bought that one for me, and now she's going crazy. Man.
Yeah.
She's like a hat monster. I'm like, wow. Okay, it's cool.
So you didn't notice the ponytail thing on the back?
I never did notice that. Didn't really care. I just like the hat. Now I'm going to have to get a fake pony. I'll go buy it one.
Oh, when he is out in the sun, he's just going to have a red spot right here.
Yeah.
No, when it says sunny out, I got my hat.
Oh, goodness.
I bought it at our last thing that was your hometown.
Yeah, the bell plane.
This big garden hat thing. Yeah, I'm not going to burn on top of my head.
Yeah. All right. So, again, we've got... let's bring that over here.
Yeah. You can bring that over. I just didn't know how.
Get the word out, please. Those of you watching. Come to my fundraiser.
Rock.
What's up?
So it's going to be July 29th, which is a Saturday, right? I think.
Yes, Saturday.
Which is good. It's going to be early, like
3 to 3. We were at on there 3 to 11, but it'll probably be over at midnight. So, but
I don't think putting an end time is
yeah,
quite nearly as essential as putting the start time.
right.
So it's gonna end when it's
all
gonna end.
ages.
That's right.
There's
But
gonna be-
the funny thing is, you always do get somebody. When is it going to end? They're so concerned about it ending. It's
Yeah.
like, just chill. It'll be over when it's over,
That's
man.
right.
You know, they're trying to plan, and it's like, and then they don't even show up. You know, they'll be in the event page. You know,
Right.
is it kid friendly? Is it his? Is it this? And then day of, you're like, oh, you were so concerned. You know, and
Yeah, I've had that happen
Yep.
too.
Kid friendly.
Now,
Sure
when we
is.
say kid, is there a limit too on kids on like certain kids in free or not?
No.
no feral children.
No.
'Cause sometimes
Ooh,
they go in
age
there.
limit on the kids. We didn't even think of that, to be honest. We should probably start thinking about that. There's so many moving parts to this.
Mhm.
Usually,
Ah.
because they'll bring the kids if they don't have to pay for all 20 of them.
Yeah. That is true.
That's something. I'm not talking your business. I shouldn't
No,
say
no,
it on
no.
here. I didn't even
No,
think about it. So
that's-
I was looking. I go, wait, doesn't it say kids
No.
under like 12 free or something like that?
No, but we should definitely add something like that because there's just so many. There's so much to think about, you know. No, that's why
Well,
I have
and-
other
and-
brains involved.
And you're still in, still into. So if you're a food vendor,
Looking for food
give a
vendors.
shout
Yep.
out.
Salina area are willing to drive to Salina area for
Please.
charity.
And,
And 9 bands, 2 fabulous artists,
yeah, ruggedly
That's right.
handsome.
ruggedly
beard
bearded, handsome men.
eye.
You can come. I had a lady tell me my beard was uncool, and so it kind of deflated me. It was a Karen, one of
You
those
need to shave
people.
your beard.
That's okay. We
Yeah.
just had a
'Cause
Karen on it.
Yeah,
Didn't they say something like
it's not as cool as you think it is.
all right.
So why? Like, if you don't have something nice to
I
post,
know.
don't say anything at all.
Yeah, I know.
We're here to pump each other up. We're all
The
just
internet
going
has
through
made
life trying to be happy.
everybody
anyways.
Karens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I got back to that. Oh, was that always like that?
What?
That big? I don't know. It's been a weird one.
What are you talking about?
So check that out. July 29th. Are you still looking for regular vendors as well?
Yes.
So vendors, what's the cutoff for that?
We're just going until
So-
we're going. Yep.
Okay,
We're just
so
many.
That place is pretty big.
It's
so,
huge.
It's.
I even asked him how many he could hold. He said, "Don't worry about it. We had over 800 in here before." I'm like, "What?"
And it was hardly even filled, from what I understand. I've been there once.
Yeah, it is huge.
Yeah.
It is huge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where it's located at. Beverly Drive.
Last
I
time.
don't know my streets that well, but I know areas of it.
Yeah.
'Cause I definitely know where the park's at, and I know where the National Guard
Muse
and
Ballroom. I think it's a legendary. That thing's been there forever. I think it's seen some. The walls could tell stories, so it'd be a good atmosphere.
Oh, for sure.
I think we actually drove
It's
by
a,
it.
it's
the
a
other
great
day
place.
when we were going to the park. I think we drove by it. So
So then next Saturday we're in Oklahoma City,
no,
Next-
Ponca City.
Ponca City.
That's closer.
Next Friday
it was
we-
like
Ponca.
3 hours.
We're gonna be downtown somewhere Friday doing something. One of the pre-existing
Just
things.
come look for us. We'll fire off
Well,
fireworks.
Okay,
Oh.
so I don't know. Maybe we're back for a minute, but weirdness. Have a good one. We're gonna get out of here. Peace.